Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Champions League Fantasy Football. It's time for match day 6. Now, before we get on to that week, let's have a quick look at match day 5, see how well my team did, and then I'll talk about the transfers that I made for match day 6. So as you can see, I got 54 points, very average. And you guys know I do these videos so I can learn as well. So yeah, I think I'm around 33,000, which is okay for someone who's doing this for the first time. And as you can see, Lewandowski as my captain, bringing me a lovely 20 points, scored 2 goals against Benfica, which was fantastic. This was one of the biggest transfers that I brought in. Lewandowski, Kane, 2 points. Kane sometimes can hurt you a lot. So yeah, 2 points from him. David Silva with 2. Sancho with 1. I think he was on the bench. Let's have a quick look how many minutes he played. So 17 minutes. So that didn't work out really well. Milner though, kept him. Scored a goal. I mean, for 5.5, that's not too bad. Plus, they got a very difficult fixture against Napoli. And let's have a quick look here. This new Ajax player that I bought into my team, only 2. But the only reason why I bought a cheap player like this is just to fund my strike force. So that was kind of the mentality there. Coutinho with 3. It's kind of going down a little bit. I just hope they can start doing something. But next game is against Tottenham. Difficult, but home advantage could help. Kimmich with 8 consistent points. I think this guy has been one of my best players on the radar because it doesn't look like, I don't know, he's just like hidden out my team, but he's just bringing me the points. 8. 2 goal assists. This is why I brought him in, of him having a higher chance for a defender to actually get an assist or 2. So 8 points from him. Ramos returning. Thank you. 6.5. An expensive defender. I just hope that he can take a penalty, or there is some penalties, because then we're going to see a lot of points from him. Great fixture for him next game. Naga 2 more. Galatasaray conceding 2. Yeah, I mean, he did well in the beginning for me. A 4 million defender. I mean, you can't ask for more than that. Only 1. Olsen with 2. He was slight injuries out. As you can see, Dzeko did not play. I think he had an injury. I didn't really see that he did until the last minute. Rubens obviously conceding a lot of goals. He's just a very cheap player. And Walker here was just 1. So my team is not the best, right? There's a lot of improvements to be made. I think a lot of managers already use their wild card. What I try to do is trying to hold every single chips as possible to later on. I'm still in a decent position, but I don't think I can get an incredible score at the end. I just hope that I can hit that 10,000, which will be fantastic. But yeah, we'll see. That's the goal for now. I think I can do that because I still have the chips. So let's have a look at match day 6. As you can see, I already made my transfers. Now, first up, Dzeko out because they don't really need to win that game to go through. They're already through. And I brought in Mbappe. Mbappe, PSG, they got a very important game that they need to win to actually go through, because, Liverpool is playing Napoli. So there's a lot of possibilities for them to be out as well. So they are going to go for it. Let's have a quick look. When did they play? So yes, 6-1 was the last time they played this team. And I bought in Mbappe because it's just more cheaper than Neymar. And yeah, and I thought, you know what? it's the last game of the groups, and let's just go for something risky and let's just play around a little bit. And I bought myself Royce. Great fixture against Monaco. I just want to see what he did. Yeah, Monaco. So they beat Monaco 3-0. He actually assisted and scored. Yeah, it's just something that I want to take a risk on. And plus, once we go to the 16, round of 16, then I can change my team around again because I think we got unlimited transfers. So don't worry about this stuff, guys. These players will all change and we can kind of adjust, and I'll have a better chance to kind of get a better team. So I bought in Mbappe, I bought in Royce, I got Kane still, but difficult fixture against Barcelona. He had his rest. Sancho, maybe this is the fixture for him to play in. Milner, important fixture against Napoli. I don't know if he's gonna play, but he's someone who can take these penalties and who can score. Just gonna hope that they can play. Coutinho against Tottenham, and this Ajax player that I bought in against Bayern Munich. Not really sure what's going to happen there. So not really the best team in the world. However, I do have captain options, which is good. I know a lot of managers are looking at my substitutes and question it and saying, why do you have Lewandowski? Why do you have Ramos? Why do you have Walker on your bench? Well, the way it works is because these players are playing like on a Wednesday, that means I can bring them into my team after the Tuesday's games. It's just similar, like, yeah, it's basically like the World Cup where you can swap your players around with the subs. So yeah, they will come on. So if I have like a blank from Coutinho or something, I can remove him and bring in Lewandowski once Tuesday's games has finished. So let's have a quick look at the matches. Now you got to kind of understand that some of these teams are already through, but it's all about, are they gonna just be consistent and just keep playing the way they are, or are they gonna make a lot of changes to their team? And most of the teams has got something to fight for. So teams like Atletico and Dortmund, they're already through. Very good fixtures for them to get a lot of goals and a lot of points for your team. And both of them are trying to get that top spot, and it could make a lot of difference. So they're still viable to bring some players from Dortmund or even Atletico. And don't forget, you got unlimited transfer in the next round. PSG, an amazing fixture, and they need to win. They need to go through. Barcelona is already through. Tottenham is desperate to go through, so they're going to try their best. I mean, I think they can still go through if they draw and Inter Milan actually maybe draws or even loses. I have to make sure on that. I think lose is guaranteed that they're going to be out. So, and another like a match here, Liverpool against Napoli, anything can happen. Both teams are incredible. Both teams are strong, but this is going to be a fantastic game. So teams like that, you got to kind of measure up, and you got to kind of understand what they're going to be doing. Like as for Manchester United, they don't really need to win this game to go through and stuff like that. Manchester City as well, but they want to keep that top spot. They want to keep that run. So there might be some options, like maybe Jesus might play in this game to give him a run. Juventus through against Young Boys. Are they going to bench things? So it's very difficult to kind of predict which players are going to do well and who is going to, be benched and stuff like that. So I wouldn't take too many risks at this final stage. But I think if you are going to go for something, you got to go for teams that actually have got something to play for. So that is about it. Yeah, I mean, I do have decent captain options, but I don't think I can get an incredible score, I'm afraid. So overall, good bench of players that can come on to my final team. Decent captain options. And yeah, just gonna hope and see how well I do. I hope I can just maintain, maybe even get to that 20k would be fantastic. And then I can adjust my team for round of 16. You guys let me know what kind of transfers are you making. Just, you know what, let me know how well you're doing right now. I want to know what's going on with your teams, and you know, I want to know what kind of position that you're in, so I can kind of see where you're at, because I need all the help right now. Maybe not in FPL that much, but for this, definitely. But yeah, I always bring videos out. I thought I'll bring some additional videos, and I went for Champions League. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for joining in. Enjoy your Champions League games. The FPL stuff, I'm gonna go through and find out some best like transfer options for game week 17. So watch out for that. And that is about it. Thank you so much, guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.